down into the river we go. Look at that truck, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. Everyone get your cameras. There we go. Had to screenshot that one. That was just awesome. Very beautiful, this game. I got like a whole Kodak moment worth of pictures in this game. All right, let's roll coal. Let's go high gear through here. Not high gear, but I guess just first gear. Where we're going high speed, low gear. And this is definitely what you want to do in this situation. Look at that, man. Awesome. First person. Oh, man, you're just sitting on a power plant of absolute torque. Just listen to that, man. All right, speaking of which. Oh, no birds today. All right. Yeah, hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to MudRunner, a Spintires game. This here is the sequel to Spintires, so if you love the predecessor of Spintires, you're going to love MudRunner. This is awesome, folks. Off-road driving here. We got the bog here where we can deliver logs to a lumber mill. We got some heavy off-road vehicles. This is just absolutely insane. Very excited for this game to come out. Again, folks, listen up. It is coming out on October 31st, 2017 to PC, Xbox One, and PS4. So all three consoles there, all three big platforms, PC, PS4, and also Xbox. I'm playing today here with my Logitech G920. I've already taken the game out on a little bit of a spin. Oh, Raptor, I know. So we're going to start with some challenges here today. Like I said, I've already taken her out of the garage a little bit, and we started with the rig here. So we're going to drive a truck off-road here and see exactly what it has to offer. So I'm going to show you all the different types of scenarios and everything in this game. And folks, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and support Spintires like crazy, because this game needs all the support it can get. This, of course, is the kind of the sequel to the original Spintires, and this is where we'll be spending a lot of our time here in the wonderful east of the world. Of course, if you're very familiar with Russian, architecture and vehicles, then this is going to be one game that is very familiar to you. When you start the game in the regular mode, you can customize your vehicle. You can do all sorts of crazy things. You can put on mud tires. You can do different types of extra fuel and extra spare tires, that kind of thing. And I think I see our driver looking at us from inside the vehicle there. I think he's looking at us right now. So, of course, there's also interior view as well on this vehicle. Very nice that we can look inside and also from the third-person perspective. And there's different challenges here. Luckily, I've already completed this one because a lot of the challenge wanted us to do it from the driver's view. And, of course, that kind of sucks when you're trying to show off the world around it. So, without further ado, let's get started. Again, playing with the Logitech G920 steering wheel here. We're going to go ahead and tap the gas. There we go. And that gets the engine all fired up. So my goal is to complete this one without any damage, so I need to be very careful with my shifting here, but you can see we got up to 9 gears. I've only set up to 6, so hopefully I don't have to use them all. But what we'll do here is we'll disengage the parking brake, and we'll start rolling. So here we go, folks. This is Spintires. Welcome to it. All right, there we go. So I'm just trying to be a little easier with the clutch here, otherwise the game will punish me for popping her into gears too fast. But this game is fantastic, as it's got a lot of different driving scenarios, a lot of different vehicles, and it's just really an incredible off-road simulator. The original series, by the way, some of you may have seen the video on YouTube elsewhere of me and my friends driving a bunch of Russian BTRs, which were mods, on a modded map as well for the original Spintires. So if this game gets the type of support that Spintires got, MudRunner is just going to be absolutely incredible. Not to mention they've already added some scenarios that are very unique, such as this one. We're going to be driving into the mud here to go pick up a trailer. Hopefully, I believe we're picking up the pre-order copies of this game, and I believe pre-order is available as well on Steam if you'd like to. But again, October 31st for all of those three consoles there. I guess PC's not technically a console, but platforms, that's what I should say. All right, folks, we're going to get out of this pit here. There we go. Doing good so far. Unfortunately, on this vehicle, we do not have differential lock, and we do not have all-wheel drive. But what we do have is a winch. And, of course, I could take the right-hand road, but no, we're going into this mud pit here, baby. Let's get stuck. And maybe I can show off that winch as well. So if you're not familiar with Spintires, again, Spintires is going to be a new game. MudRunner is going to be a new game. And you can actually get the original Spintires as well for a little bit of a discount, I believe. And it looks like we've got stuck. So let's go ahead and go into our advanced mode. So if we press V here, we can connect to the front of our vehicle. Oh, and look at that. Listen to that. You can hear our muffler. Very nice. Our exhaust is just bubbling up here in the mud. That's awesome. So we'll pop her into first gear here, and we will, as you can see, we're doing a bunch of flooring, but it's not really helping us. But if we activate the winch, there we go. Out in a cinch if you got your winch. Very nice. All right, there we go. So I've got tons of Spintire videos on the channel too. Spintires is just an insane amount of fun. You might be rolling your eyes thinking, how could this be a lot of fun? Man, when you got your force feedback going and you're on the side of a mountain with a fully loaded log truck, things are going to get really exciting real quick. So this is really a great reason to bust out your steering wheels too. If you play a lot of American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck, I wish there were elements of this game in those games where you can really do some off-road deliveries. I mean, this got Amazon Prime beat. So let's go ahead and pretend like we're picking up some Amazon Prime deliveries or something, and we're going to roll it over to an apartment complex that's nearby. So we're going to try to reverse this one in, and we'll do some first-person modes too. Whoa, what happened? The trailer suddenly moved, but we didn't even touch it. All right, we should be close enough here. Again, if you press V to go into advanced mode, all you got to do is connect to the trailer that way. Perfect, and we're fully connected. Let's go ahead and check our first-person mode here. So you can see they've kind of got an interior a little bit modeled. It's not too bad, actually, and it's kind of cool that you can see out the sides. However, our side view mirrors are not going to work, which makes reversing and really driving almost impossible in this vehicle, especially with the trailer. So let's get rolling. As I was mentioning before, by the way, this game will be on discount as well. If you own the original Spintires, they will give you a hefty discount here. So anybody thinking, well, why should I get this game? I already have the original Spintires. I believe the modding community is going to eventually jump over to this and start supporting this one as well as the developers. And of course, you know, with there being a new game, they've updated all the original maps. So basically, getting this game is like getting the previous game plus updates and a lot of new maps, and I believe the community will be jumping over to this one as well. So hopefully the community will come over here very quick, and of course, since it uses a lot of the same assets and stuff, I hope it's really easily supported. And my biggest hope is that we get Steam Workshop maps and mods that just make it absolutely insane. It would be crazy if the community allowed for you to go to other places other, you know, than the eastern block here. But there's a story in this game, actually. You're kind of like a driver returning, you know, to his homeland here, and starting to drive and make life better over here by bringing his truck. It's awesome. This game is like a trucker is so good at trucking that he can change the lives of those around him. That's awesome. That's like an 80s action film premise right there. All right, we're pulling out onto the highway now, and as you can see, we're just going to keep her in low gear for most of this drive. There we go. Let's kind of change our view up a little bit. So again, as I had mentioned, you can customize your truck, and you can make a lot of different changes, not to mention this feature. Yeah, the horn, the mighty horn. All right, let's kick her up into another gear. There we go. All right, so I need to be very careful with my gear changing. We want to try to cause 0 damage to our truck. So I just need to be very good about taking my foot off the accelerator before switching gears, which is a bad habit that I have from ATS and Euro Truck. So again, if you have and love those games, you'll have no problem with this one. All right, so we're swinging around here. There we go. And I see a little bit more off-roading we can do on the left side. Let's go into first person now, and let's see if we can hit this road on the left. And there's going to be an area up here where we're really going to be going through a very narrow, very, very narrow opening. So we got to be very, very careful. And especially the trailer bottoming out and such, we don't want to do that. So again, this could take a whole lot of flooring, and that's what's awesome about this game. Without differential lock or four-wheel drive, this is just going to be, or I should say all-wheel drive, this is going to be a little bit of a nightmare if we get stuck with that big O trailer. Let's take a look behind here and take a look at our trailer view, if we can. I believe it's this button, yep. You can see the trailer coming through here very nicely, and the truck is coming along nicely too. Lots of power on this vehicle. And lots of vehicles to choose from, too. There's more than just this truck. I believe there's going to be like 27 vehicles in it. Nah, that's probably way too high. But there's definitely going to be like 10-plus vehicles. I mean, I can think of a few from the previous games off the top of my head, such as fuel trucks, logging trucks, also towing vehicles like giant wreckers. Obviously, if you get a giant logging truck stuck, you're going to need an even bigger truck to haul it out. So this game's got pretty much everything under the sun. Again, not to mention that crazy modding community. It's going to be really, really incredible. Wow, look at all that. So there's where the name comes from, Spintires. We're literally spinning. And we're almost up here to the apartment complex, as I had mentioned. And once we get up there, we'll be back on solid ground again. So again, there's all sorts of different textures in the game. There's kind of like an off-road dirt. There's asphalt. There's mud pits. There's rock climbs. And again, what I've seen the community do for Spintires kept this game alive. So it is awesome to see a sequel coming out here. And again, I just got an early access key to this. This is not a sponsorship or anything. I'm just kind of a fan and highly recommend this game because look at how awesome the water effects are. The ground terrain has always been impressive in Spintires. And again, games are great, but mods are even so much better. So I'm so hyped to see what the community does with this, and also what the other challenges have to provide. All right, we're going to get up here out of this mud pit. Oh, the crawl is a ton of fun. And I think we're going to have to swing to... We'll have to check our map up here, but I think we might want to swing to the left and go down that way. We'll see here. There goes our truck. She's still making it. We're almost onto some solid ground here, so there we go. We're starting to spin up a little bit. There we go. That's much better. So you can see how the terrain changes. The ground effects change as well. Uh-oh. This is just going to take a whole lot of flooring. There we go. Wow, it really does well. The ground effects in this game are incredible. Look at the amount of mud just stuck to our tires. That is just awesome. I love that. There's going to be downhill challenge maps that I've heard of. There's all sorts of logging. 4-player multiplayer as well for co-op. So you and 3 other friends can get together, 4 in total, to have like 3 logging trucks and somebody doing recon. Or if you run out of fuel, have somebody go back and grab some gas or something like that and bring it up to your trucks and get them refueled. So a lot of different tactics in this game, a lot of different ways to go. All right, I think we're going to take a right up here. And the only way I know I'm going is because of experience, but if you press F1, it'll bring up the map and show you exactly where you need to go on the map. Let's go ahead and go into first person here, because there's going to be some real trouble. Now watch this. This is going to be crazy. So we have to get through this space over here. Look at this. Oh yeah, how are we going to do that? There's a truck and a car literally sitting right next to each other. Do we have what it takes to cause 0 damage? Oh my god, my whole YouTube career is depending on this one here. Oh boy. Alright, we're making it through. If we cause any damage, it'll say. Oh, I think... Oh, we came close, but no, we did it. Excellent. Alright, my pride and the trailer are intact for now. So as I'd mentioned before, smaller vehicles for recon. Up ahead there, you see that truck just left to the pine trees. That one there is a UAZ in real life. And that's the type of vehicle you can send ahead and have somebody go and scout out. And usually I play with a lot of friends from our community, and it makes for a fantastic game. So multiplayer is just going to be an absolute necessity in this game. Ooh, careful of those trees. I think we need to go... Oh, we need to go right. Okay. And I think we'll swing to the left and then circle around so we can back this trailer up, which is nearly impossible in first person. I mean, I can't even tell you. Without mirrors or anything, there's no way. Oh... Very nice. We're tipping over trees and small bushes and things. That's awesome. Very epic. Driving in low gear is what we need here. Alright, so the delivery of the pre-order copies of Spintires, I guess, are in the back of this trailer from Amazon Prime. So anybody from this apartment block who ordered them is about to get their delivery. So let's swing the trailer around and let's watch that vehicle. Don't want to... Uh-oh. I don't think we're going to be able to get... Uh-oh. Wait a second. I should have taken that turn a lot wider. Alright, hold on a second. This is going to be a little icy, folks. A little spinny here. Yeah, we better take that one a little bit wider. We'll go up this way. That car is in the way. All right, we'll tip this tree out of the way. Sometimes you got to make your own roads. That small bush there, no problem for this giant truck. And we don't have differential lock on or anything, so we can't really do this like I'd like. But we can really these trailers. we've got our trailer hooked up so far away that there's a little less of a chance for a jackknife. I think we got it here. There we go. Didn't want to cause any damage to anything. We did really good in shifting our gears. So we're clear here. We're going to back her in now. Oh, thank goodness. And of course, the mud can slip. Your game is different every time as the conditions can also change. So if you're driving on the side of a cliff, you know, if you're driving one day and it seems pretty good, it could be a little bad the next, depending on the weight of your load and different types of things. Vehicles all have different weights. I believe fuel... when you have your fuel trucks, that weight can be different as well. So, not the best truck driver in the world, but thank goodness for ATS. It's definitely made me much better at reversing. I guess right here they've called it, so we're good. We'll go ahead and drop the trailer, detach trailer, and we will roll forward. Roll away from the trailer to complete the challenge. All right, let's do it. This is going to be a real challenge here. Now, the second challenge is going to be even cooler. I've already kind of taken a peek at that one, and watch what we have waiting for us, folks. This is going to be epic, epic, epic. Yeah, 100%, baby. All 3 objectives there. So our 3 objectives, you may have not seen the other 2. One was to don't damage the vehicle. The other one was to drive completely in first person, and the other one was to make sure you're driving on the correct side of the road when we're on the highway. And we did that with little problem. Yeah, that music, man, kicking up. All right, mission number 2, repair and refuel. Repair and refuel trucks by using other trucks, and then deliver logs to the lumber mill. Scare 10 birds by using your horn, don't drive over the bridge, and squash a pumpkin. All right, let's get to it then. Yeah, so again, I highly recommend this game. It's just so much fun to drive slow dangerous roads. That's one of the things that I wish we could have in Euro Truck, is some dangerous, challenging drives. It's just crazy. All right, well, we got our objective, so let's get to it then. Here's our gigantic logging truck, but unfortunately, she's out of fuel. So I guess what we're going to need to do is switch to a nearby truck, which is that one there, large orange fuel truck there. So let's switch to change truck. There we go. B131. Uh-oh, she's damaged. Current truck can't carry fuel, or can carry fuel, but it's seriously damaged. And look at that. Did Dana get a hold of that? Somebody from the Rat Pack must have had a bad day. Oh boy, I hope we didn't hit a squirrel or something. But what we can do is if we press F1, we can go to other vehicles that have been unlocked. Oh, and you can actually see the depth of the river too. Anything in red is you're dead. Well, actually, if it's a little too high. There's a crossing there, and then there's the bridge here. But we're looking for the B66, which has 313 repair points. This is what we're looking for here. Very cool vehicle, a cab over, I believe. Oh, what kind of? Wow, it actually has a little bit of a nose to it. Very cool looking vehicle. This has all the repair parts that we're going to need, so let's disengage that parking brake. Oh, we have our lights. There we go. There's the parking brake. And let's fire this one up. Now, we actually have all-wheel drive on this vehicle, so that's nice. So let's get rolling. Wow, look at that. Man, the suspension simulation, the vehicle weight, this game is just really good, really good. Of course, it's not perfect. There are a few things that are annoying, but all good. Let's go ahead and, speaking of being annoying, let's try this. Yeah, we scared a bird. All right, very nice. All right, into the mud we go. We're going to go across the pond here, and I think the way we need to go is to the right. Oh, I see the logging camp over there. Oh, and I see the log truck, too, just off in the distance. All right, now one thing to keep in mind is you see that yellow dotted line on the side of the truck? The goal is to not go below that dotted line. So let's actually get off this thing here before we roll it. There we go. And we just want to stay in shallow water. There we go. This is a nice... The camera mode, I guess, is one thing that players can't ever agree on. Some people just say it's the worst. Some people don't mind it. Some people say it's really nice to be able to see, you know, the vehicle from different angles. I'm one person who's just, like, I'm indifferent on it. I think it's, like, it's pretty cool. But also I could see it being different, too, in the game. But not the end of the world for me. So the camera can be a little obnoxious. But, again, when you're trying to see what vehicle or what tire is hung up on a vehicle or where you're going to pull your winch from, that can be a little helpful. All right, so we're coming up now on the large semi transporting logs. Very good. And we're going to pull up on the side of this. So again, folks, yeah, if you want me to play more of this game too, give me some more suggestions, other maps you'd like me to play, scenarios, that kind of thing, and we can totally do that. We're going to repair this vehicle here. So, yeah, again, open up that comment section and let me know what you want to see. Some crazy downhill high-speed kind of thing or what? Just let me know. Wow, we must have hit like a big tree branch there or something. Crazy. All right, let's roll back into next to the truck here. And again, I'm playing with the Logitech G920. You can also play with the keyboard and mouse, which is okay. But also the one real great thing is the gamepad, the Xbox gamepad. Pretty good. Utility attachment. We're going to press V. We have repair parts on board, so we're going to go ahead and repair that truck. So the B131 has been repaired. Oh, I guess we've given it all the repair points that we have. So let's go ahead and stop this engine. And let's go to change truck, and we'll change to this bad boy, 131. Okay, so now we need to fire up this vehicle, and we need to find our fuel point, which it's already marked for us there. The fuel station is 152 meters away just on the other side of the road, and we'll see if we can scare up some more birds while we're at it too. So let's go ahead and we'll fire up the engine. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice. Woo! Rolling coal, baby. Yeah. Wow. And we're just idling. Very nice. Okay, we'll fire up, what we'll do is we'll drive here without differential lock on, and just so you guys can all see the difference. So for those of you who don't know how differential lock works, I'll explain it to my newbiest abilities, but you guys can explain down below in the comment section. There's also a great video from the 50s as well that explains differential lock, but I guess in layman's terms, it just makes the wheels all try to turn in unison, so that way they're all, power is kind of equally distributed, and so that way, one tire is not spinning and basically losing power. So you can see here, as we're spinning, the back tires there are really spinning it up, and we're spending a lot of engine power on just trying to push forward. So let's go ahead and engage all-wheel drive first, and you can kind of see now that all wheels are trying to spin and now have some drive control, but still, all wheels, even though they're given power, some of them are spinning faster than others, so the solution to that will be a differential lock, and so let's go ahead and hit that on, which I believe is this button. There we go. Oops. And there you go. Now you can see we've got a lot of power now and a lot of stability on the road. There we go. Just trying to scare some more birds. All right, so yes, the great thing about this is that it gives you a lot of controllability and a lot of traction, but it burns through fuel like crazy. We're burning through right now 3 liters a minute on this vehicle, and that, of course, if we're in a hill climb somewhere way out in the forest with no fuel, you're going to want to be very careful. Let's honk the horn again. Oh, perfect. We want to keep scaring birds. That's our objective, one of our side objectives. I don't know where we're going to find a pumpkin, though. I just kind of briefly looked at this mission, so we got to find where we're going here. Let's see if we can find another bird. Nope. Oh, I did hear one fly away. All right, so now we're pulling up to the large fuel station, and we can refuel our vehicle. The cool thing is you can refill it a little bit, fully, however you'd like to do it is totally up to you. So let's go ahead and engage parking brake, and if we let go of the controls, there she goes. She brings her up. So we're going to fill this up. We're going to do full. We don't need it to be completely full. But as you can see, that yellow line in the back of the trailer does rise up, and the amount of fuel does lower us further into the ground, which makes driving a lot harder, especially in the mud. So now that we're fully fueled up, let's go ahead and disengage parking brake, and we're going to drive back to where we came from, where the large logging camp is. So let's swing around here. One thing to note, if you disengage differential lock, you'll turn a lot tighter. So as you can see here, my turn not so good. We actually might bump into that. Oh no, we're clear, I think. Well, we're going to go into the forest, though, so let's back her up. So if you do want to disengage differential lock, you will turn tighter, but in mud like this, you might not be going very far at all. So sometimes you'll just have to execute a 13,000-point turn. Sometimes. So there you go. You can see we're a lot lower in the ground. You can see the suspension working a lot harder to get us through there. Very cool. Let's see if we can scare some more birds. Oh, I hear birds. Oh, we didn't get one. I can hear them, though. Let's try to get them again. Nope, no birds there either. Okay. I can hear them tweeting, though. I hope they're saying good stuff about me there on Twitter. Let's see. Let's try one more time right here at the crossroads. Nope. Okay. So when we come back, we're going to not cross the bridge. We're going to drive that large logging truck next. That's what we're going to fuel up. We're going to go across the big river crossing there. So we'll see if we can manage to get across there without getting swept down the river, rolled over, alien abduction, who knows. All sorts of crazy things will await us. I want to know where those birds are. I'll just be honking at random trying to get that extra bonus. I don't know what the stars go for either. I think it's just for completion purposes. So for those of you really wanting to like 100% the challenges, that might be exactly what that's for. And again, for those of you wanting me to drive in first person, I'll do that as much as I can. The interiors are somewhat the same, at least on the dashboard, because they're trying to unify whether or not you have the parking brake on or the winch, which really makes it neat. Oh, I think I heard another bird get scared off. Perfect. All right, we should be good right about here. So let's engage that parking brake. Let's put her into neutral. Let's go into advanced mode and go into our third-person view. So we can now select our fuel cistern. So we'll go ahead and fuel this thing up. Beautiful. 330 liters is all we really needed, so it barely took anything. If we want to fill up the other truck, we can. And there's a radius around our truck as well, so if other vehicles are going to be filled up, they have to be very close. So let's kill the engine on this one, and let's switch trucks over to the big O log haul. This is the C255, which is like a gas truck, I believe. So there we go, into the big O. Look at that thing. We got some medium-sized logs here on a medium-sized log trailer. Man, this is going to be one powerful beast. And it's got a powerful horn. Yeah, that's going to scare a lot more birds. Hopefully we can get them. All right, let's fire it up. Roll that coal, baby. Ooh. Sovietsky transmission, comrade. Yes, let's roll coal. Very nice. Love it. Okay, are we good? We're going to engage all wheels on this one and the differential lock because it's just going to make it a lot easier, especially with this. This is probably the heaviest load that we have here, but the best capable tires to do it. And look at that, man. Rolling coal right there. Fantastic. Very beautiful. Smoke effects, water effects, ground terrain. Just beautiful. There's no arguing it. I mean, this is really, really impressive. Could you imagine if other driving games, like imagine this in Arma or just a regular driving simulator. It'd be incredible. So we're told not to go across the bridge here today. That's a bonus if we don't go across. So let's go over this way. Let's blow the horn again, see if any birds came back. Nope. Oh, yes. A couple of birds got scared off over there. All right, very good. Let's go into first person on this bad boy. Oh, look at that big old trailer there. Now, the most dangerous thing you can do in this game is go up the edges as well with a log trailer like this. So actually, instead of going into first person, I just want to kind of show you exactly how dangerous it can be if you're not paying attention like I normally don't. So here, on this large ridge, you can see that if we climb up this hill, we're going to have ourselves some bad times. You got to really watch it with these logs. I want to just kind of show here. Now, I'm no pro driver, but obviously you don't want to do this, so be very careful in this game of where you're hauling cargo and such. If you go up like that and you try to bring the trailer with you, that trailer's going to bring you somewhere else, and that's straight down, buddy. So just be very careful. Watch those ridges. Okay, so we're going to go over this way. Down into the river we go. Look at that truck, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. Everyone get your cameras. There we go. Had to screenshot that one. That was just awesome. Very beautiful, this game. I got like a whole Kodak moment worth of pictures in this game. All right, let's roll coal. Let's go high gear through here. Not high gear, but I guess just first gear. Where we're going high speed, low gear. And this is definitely what you want to do in this situation. Look at that, man. Awesome. First person. Oh, man, you're just sitting on a power plant of absolute torque. Just listen to that, man. All right, speaking of which, oh, no birds today. All right. Absolutely incredible. So it does make the game a lot more realistic if you're playing with a steering wheel. I highly would recommend a steering wheel as well, because without it, you're just going to have a lot more trouble. I think I can turn off differential lock, or all wheels and differential. There we go. Differentials off. Now that wastes a lot more fuel, so just keep that in mind when you're going long distances. Still trying to scare birds here. Maybe we can get close to these trees. So what do you think about this game at this moment, folks? This amount of time in, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment sections. Is this one you must have? Is this one you're still on the fence about? Is this one... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I see pumpkins. Are those pumpkins? Oh, yes. We found the pumpkin patch. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on a second. We're going to go up this way. And again, watch those ridges. And, of course, for trees. Well, this is going to be interesting. So let me know down below in the comment section. Is this one that is a must-have? Is this a pass for you? This is definitely a buy in my book because Spintires was just so good. And, again, with the discount that they're working, I kind of like that, where it's like, hey, if you owned it before, we know it's kind of annoying to buy another game, so, you know, have a little discount on us, which is very nice. They don't have to do that, but they did. And Focus Home Interactive, the publisher, a lot of nice people there, too. All right, let's see if we can get the trailer over the... Oh, boy. Oh, that ain't going nowhere, boy. Oh, I forgot. Backing up these articulated trailers like this is a nightmare and a half. A nightmare on Elm Street, almost. All right, let's watch our tires here. Let's make sure we're going about this one right. I'm going to try to back the trailer unsuccessfully into that pumpkin patch. Is there a way we can drive through? Oh, was there a way through? Oh, I see a fence all the way through there. Okay, I just want to make sure we're doing this without dying. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Oh, this trailer ain't going to handle it. How are we going to get in there and back out? I think there's a way through there, but I can't completely tell. I think there's a path over the side that we can possibly drive into, but we'll see. Just got to watch that back end. There we go. Oh, no, she doesn't want to stay with us, does she? All right, let's drive around. Let's see if there's a way around that way. Let's throw the differential lock on. There we go. You can see how the truck comes to a complete stop that way. And I'm not looking forward to backing through that mud pit either. Whoop, or into that tree. Yeah, always got to be watching. All right, let's try coming up over here. I think I see an opening in the fence. Good thing we spotted those pumpkins. I wasn't sure where they were going to be. But I guess it makes sense that they're over here. Oh, yeah, there is an opening. Very good. All right, let's see if we can just kind of sneak up on the pumpkins. We don't want to scare them. They might run away. All right. Oh, what? Wow, that's kind of interesting. Sometimes it didn't look like our... If you go back just a second in the video, you'll notice our tire was kind of going forward and then suddenly went left. So maybe the controls can be a little strange sometimes. We're returning all the way to the left, though. There we go. And the force feedback is immense on this controller as well. If you have a force feedback controller, you're going to be fighting it. So don't expect to play this game in the middle of the night and have no one hear you. Can we drive over the fence? Wait a minute, we can? Oh. Wait, can we just bust this woman's fence down? Oh, I had no idea. Is there a way over there? Kinda. There's more of a rock crawl over there. Oh boy. Me and reversing, huh? No, what didn't you understand the first time? I know, hold on. Oh, we can totally do this. Oh, there is a path there. That is oh, that's awesome. Alright, hold on. Logs, don't you do this. Alright, maybe we can just get around. We aren't getting past that porta-john, though. But if we can squash one little pumpkin. Bum 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 bum. Come on, Jaws. Oh boy. So they made this a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. There's like a fence in the way. There's like a giant mud pit in the way. But finally, I think we got her here. Alright, you guys ready? Take this, Charlie Brown. Woo! Yeah! Alright, and we scared some birds too. Very good. Alright, that pumpkin is crushed, baby. Very nice. It looks like we almost touched the edge of the outhouse, but we got it. Alright, so don't be thinking you're going to back up with this one without using the winch. You can straighten it out from the back with the winch. Too bad I didn't go through the fence over there and just crush all of them to complete death. Alright, let's try to avoid destroying this woman's fence. I don't even know who lives here. But that was a good challenge. Definitely shows how you got to switch around and get in and out of tight spaces. Again, watch the fence here. Let's try to... Oh, sorry about that. I'll pay for that. There's $1. There you go. Alright, we're good. And out of here we go. Wonderful. Alright, let's blow the horn in triumph. Yeah, and we scared all the birds. Wonderful. We got it, everybody. We got it. That's awesome. Oh, man. Alright, let's get up here. 17 liters a second we're burning on that hill climb. Wow. Just rolling. We're a coal mine right here. Just burning it straight through. Okay, now there's a little bit of a fork in the road here, so let's take a look at our map. Which way is best for us to go? Looks like we're going to have to go... oh, we're going to have to stay to the right. Okay, so we'll do that. And let's go into first person then for all the people wanting to see that. There we go. Looks like just a little bit of a hill climb there and into some ferns here that are just going to scrape the bottom of the truck. There we go. And there's the logging site on the right side. Oh, you can hear the music. It's like Metallica's playing tonight at the lumber mill. Down at the lumber mill. Metallica. Awesome. All right, let's roll right in here. I think if we come to a stop, that's GG. Let's take a look. Got to switch to third-person controls or whatever. Yeah, you hear that? Awesome. All right, let's cut her. Put the parking brake on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rock out, baby. Yeah. Awesome. Loving it, man. All 3 objectives completed. 73 liters of fuel burned through in just a kilometer of travel. Wow. That's awesome. 17 minutes on that one. Mostly into that little gardening fence there. That was crazy. All right. Nice, man. Love that music. It's like I don't want to talk over it. Ooh, a hill climb. Follow the route and get to the top of the hill. Don't damage your vehicle. Don't use the winch. Always use cockpit camera when driving. Oh, boy. All right, folks, if you're ready for an ultimate challenge coming up next, I will be doing more of this game. So if you want to see a big old hill climb, again, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new here. Please do me a favor and check out the other Spintires videos on the channel, too, and support those mod makers on the Steam Workshop. Those people put in a lot of great work. So if you see me play something cool, stop the video, go download it, get Spintires. It's 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 on the previous game. And I'm thinking this is going to be just a fantastic 10 out of 10, too. It's just awesome. It's a great concept. There's no reason not to get these games. That's all I'm saying. It's not a review. It is a must-have, I'm saying. Okay. I don't know what that means. We'll see you all later. Bye.